Hello everyone, welcome to my sunroom. My name is Gail. Well, today I'm working on sandwiching this quilt together. And the little clip you saw, the little short video that you saw at the beginning, that was the backing that I made yesterday for this quilt. This quilt that I made it last fall. It's called a Disappearing 9-patch. My husband bought me the little squares of pre-cuts from Temu. Well, when he first gave them to me, I didn't know what I would use out of them. And then I thought, well, I've been wanting to make a Disappearing 9-patch, and what I could use those little squares and do it in just a scrappy pattern. I'm going to hold it up so you can see some of it. Can't get a good look the way I've got the camera focused. But this is the pattern. This is the quilt, and this is what it looks like. So I'm out here getting it ready to quilt, and I have, as always, had a chore getting this thing put together, or a challenge, I might say. This is the first time that I have used this table here, or two tables together, to sandwich a quilt, or to spread out and use like this. I usually do this on the dining room table, and I didn't want to tote everything in there and then have to bring everything back out here and take everything off my table and put everything back on my table. So I thought, well, I'm just gonna do it out in the sunroom. So I put these little tables together, and got to be pretty precise putting your batting on and your, your back end and then your quilt top. So I couldn't get it to work, so I ended up taking it and putting the back end and the back end and the batting, I put it all together in there on the living room floor. So now I'm back out here trying to get it put together. So I'm going to lay these pins right here and hope I don't forget them. Also, I'm using Basting spray, and I have never used a lot of Basting spray. I've used it, I bought this one can here, and I'm finding that I really like it really good, but it does seem to hold things together. I used it with the quilt that I made for my grandson, the Quilt As You Go. I'm getting tongue-tied here. The Quilt As You Go, and it works really well, so I'm going to try. I've already sandwiched the back of this together, the batting in the back, so now I'm just going to put the top down here. And I thought I'd just kind of bring you along, let you see what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not a teacher. I just thought I'd let you watch me today. And I probably won't be able to see the whole thing because I'll have to move around. Should have got my husband in here to film me while I did this, but he's outside. He gets cabin fever. He has to get outside and do stuff when it's pretty. And this holds this down really good, but I am going to reinforce it with some pins. I don't want it to take a chance of it coming apart. But if you just spray that and then just put it down real good like that, it usually will stay in place. The only thing I don't like about using this little small space here is there's not enough room to put the whole quilt on here, and I'll have to redo some of it, go from side to side working on it. But I can do this one like this. I'm going to try. So this 9-patch, Disappearing 9-patch, I don't know if I've told y'all or not, but the 9-patch quilt pattern is my favorite. I love that pattern. And I've used it a lot, but I do. I like it really well. And the Disappearing 9-patch, I know y'all probably know. You just make the 9-patch and then you cut it down the middle both ways, length and width, and then you put it together. You kind of put it together any way you want to make the pattern that you want. And it's called a Disappearing 9-patch because you took away the 9-patch. But since the 9-patch is my favorite, I've always wanted to make this pattern, and I did. And like I said, I did it last fall, and I'm just now getting around to quilting it. And a lot of firsts with this quilt. This is the first time I've made a Disappearing 9-patch pattern. This is the first time I've made a quilt this big. I usually just make a throw size, and this is a I say a full size. It's a little bit smaller than a full size, but it's a lot bigger than a twin size. So it's mine, and I'm going to keep this one. I've decided that I'm going to redo my bedroom, and I think I'm going to just use this on the bottom of my bed, just lay it across the bottom of my bed. I thought about giving it away, but I really want to keep it. I don't usually, I don't know. I just wanted to keep this one for some reason. Also, something else new that I'm going to be doing when I quilt this is I'm going to be doing the wavy lines. And I'll just kind of show you here. They'll just go like that instead of the straight line stitching. That's normally what all I do. But this time I thought I'd make it a little bit interesting and do some wavy lines on it. And that's going to be a first for me too. So, we'll see how it goes next week. I know I'll still be working on it. I'll still be quilting it. So I'll probably bring you along and let you watch me battle the quilting with it. Like I said, I've never made a quilt this big. And so it's going to be definitely going to be a challenge. The space that I have, I think I'm going to have to rearrange my sewing machine, my table, and figure out some way, since it's going to be heavy. I'm just going to have to figure out something, an easy way to quilt it. But I do want to get it done. It's been, like I said, I made it last fall, and so I do want to get it done. And I can show you a little bit of the back in here, the way I've got it laid out. Yesterday, when I went to cut out and was going to put the backing on, well, guess what? I didn't have enough. So I told my husband, I said, I don't have enough. He said, well, just run to Hobby Lobby and get some more fabric and get enough this time. I said, no, I don't want to run to Hobby Lobby. It's about 20 to 30 minutes away from where I live. So this print here, this yellow print, that's what I had. And I wanted my back to be solid. Well, I had some of these, some white left over from something else. So I just made me a patchwork for the backing out of the print and that white. And so this is going to be a scrappy quilt, so it'll be scrappy all over. So, okay. I hope y'all are having a good day. I thank you for watching me. I thank you for the ones who have subscribed to my channel. I thank you for all of the likes, for the comments. And I'll bring you back along next week and let you see where I'm at with this and how much progress I've made toward it. I'm hoping to get a lot done between now and next week. Just see how the week goes, and hopefully I don't have anything surprisingly happen to keep me from quilting some. So y'all take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.